but you never know. So I'm Christy Burke. I'm the Career Development Coordinator here at North Lincoln. One of my jobs is to be the liaison between our school and the School of Technology. I focus a lot on specialized careers under the Career Technical Education umbrella. As we talk about Gaston College, I do a lot of the welding kids and electricians, and I do talk to a lot of nursing students for the Health Academy and kids that want to be sonographers and rad techs and things like that. So, and with me tonight is Miss Lori Maxwell. She's my next door neighbor here on the hallway up front, and her alphabet is D through J. She's a real school counselor, and so she can do emotional and educational counseling both. But thank you all for coming. We appreciate it. Hopefully this gives you a little insight into some of your options for your junior year. Now, because I am the Career Development Coordinator, before we really do the deep dive into the CCP classes, CCP stands for Career and College Promise. It's one of the words you'll hear. It's synonymous with College Now. It's synonymous with Gaston College. So sometimes you'll hear kids say CCP, sometimes you'll hear them say College Now, and sometimes you'll just hear them say Gaston. It's basically all the same thing. Okay? But I need to give my plug because I like to promote things other than just going to a four-year university. And that's because it's part of my job. So I want you to make sure that you don't forget about community colleges as a really great way to get a wonderful career and still make awesome money. Technical schools, the military is an option. I'm also your connection for the military. There's apprenticeships that will basically pay you to get your degree and pay you to earn a journeyman certificate. And while everybody else is paying $20,000, $30,000 a year to get a college education, you can be working and making $20,000 to $30,000 a year while earning your degree. So, and I can also help you with on-the-job training. When we talk about internships, once you become a junior or a senior, if you have a job, we think it's really important that you could possibly get credit for that. So if you have taken a CTE class, like let's say you've taken foods, and then you go work at Bojangles, we can turn your Bojangles job into an internship. We think it's really important that students develop soft skills. They learn customer service skills, they're able to use a cash register, they learn about getting to work on time, how to wear that uniform, how to be part of a team, how to work together. All of those things are really important before they go out to the real world. So for that reason, we will give you internship credit. If you've taken a business class, business essentials, project management, marketing, something like that, and you're working even at a golf course, lots of times you're doing marketing and business type things there. We can turn that into an internship. If you don't have a job, we can help you find a position and we can turn that into an internship so that we can find something that interests you so you can maybe make some money or gain experience. So our internships give you a high school credit, but they do not help or hurt your GPA. They are somewhat non-graded because you either get a P for pass or an F for failure. And as long as you do your hours, a little application, and 2 essays, you will pass. And it's pretty simple. And as we look at senior year, during senior year, students can have reduced schedules. I'm not a fan of reduced schedules. I don't think it looks good to colleges or your universities. I think it starts to make kids look a little slack. I don't know. Looking at her to see if she agrees. And so sometimes if kids want to leave school early, I think it's better to put in an internship. If their reason for leaving school early is to go to work, I think it just sounds better to have internship in that spot rather than reduced schedule. I always advertise about the apprenticeship programs too. Bloom Inc. down there in Stanley by Mike's Growers Outlet is one of our biggest supporters of apprentices. So students can get degrees in mechatronics. You know, it's a combination of mechanical, electronics, and robotics all put together. So if you ever have questions about those apprenticeship programs, holler at me. It says here that lots of people getting out of those apprenticeship programs make 40,000. I really think it's closer to 50,000 now. So imagine being 21 years old, having a journeyman certificate, a degree in mechatronics, 0 college debt, and you've been making 20, 30,000 along the way to get to that point. And then you come out making 50,000. It's not really a bad deal when we look at apprenticeships. Again, I will help you make connections with the military, and I usually hold the ASVAB test 2 times a year, once in the fall, once in the spring, so that if you have any interest in the military, you have the opportunity to take that test to see how you score and what jobs would be available to you within each branch of the military.